Hello, Atticans. Welcome to a Fireside Chat in which I answer all your questions. So, let's dive in. Natamia Tracy says, IDK if this is possible, but do you guys ever smile? No. Okay, sometimes we do. See? Actually, I'm glad you asked this, because one thing I found while doing YouTube is that I am not very dramatic or smiley, which is something you have to do if you want to be engaging in a YouTube video. So I've had to learn to use gestures and to talk very fast, very clearly, and to smile so people think I am happy. I'm a very serious person. Now in real life, if you did this, you can be really dramatic, but when you film it with a camera, it takes the drama down. So if you're like a 10, it takes you down to a 2. So I have to be really dramatic. Next question. An undisclosed teenage girl says, are you trying to make sure that you never get a date? Okay, I have a lot of answers to this one. Some funny, some arrogant, and some rude. But I'm just going to go for the honest one. No, I'm not trying to make sure that I never get a date. It's a very absolutist thing. So, no, I'm not trying to never get a date. So, I thank you for your concern. Next question. Caleb asks, how much of the ballad is true? Most of it, actually. That's why I call it mostly true. For the details, we're going to have to go and watch the ballad with me giving commentary. Alright, let's go.
So, here is the Ballad of Rice and the Girls of Woe. A dramatic retelling in my best ballad voice.
That's true. It's dramatic.
Ballad of Bryce and the Girls of Woe. A mostly true ballad of misfortune and high adventure.
It's filled with
Names
misfortune.
have been omitted to protect the innocent.
Okay, to be honest, I
A
omitted
young
the
man named
names
Bryce was once
so
a
that I
cross-country
wouldn't have to ask
He
for
always
permission
came
for
late
them.
from calculus. Every practice he had to catch up to the boys. His person and character immaculate.
Immaculous
The 12th
isn't
of
a
October
word,
was
so
a fateful
you could
day.
say that that's
As
not
he
true.
set out on his run, he heard a scream, a yell, a holler. It must be the boys having fun.
Thus far,
But was he
it's
wrong, and
all
only would
true,
suffer
even
for
the
aiming
part
to
where
their
I
devices.
mistake the girls
Off
for
a
the
cliff
guys.
before girls of silly character, the kind that he most despises.
The silly character is
He thought,
subjective,
I could
so
run,
it's
yes,
up to
even
you.
hide. No one would know, no one can. But raised
Now,
him
I
right,
did
his mother
debate
had,
not
to be a
helping them.
selfless gentleman.
Briefly.
Throwing away his own self-interest, the cliff he scaled altruistically.
I did have to throw away some self-interest to go and save those girls.
Bryce is here, they cried.
And they were
cooed as he
screaming
instantly
helplessly.
regrets his decision. What happened here? He coolly asked.
Okay,
Returned
they
to
didn't
shock
cry and
without
coo,
precision.
but the rest is
Now
true.
what are you doing? He inquires again, while the girl's in peril more. Oh, just
This
hanging out,
verse
one
I
replies,
added
the
in
taste of
because a
liquid
girl was
ball.
miffed that I didn't
Now
put her
two
in the
girls
ballad,
stood up top
though
and
I
watched,
ended up removing her
helping being
name
too
in
easy,
this, so it doesn't
and left
matter.
to our poor hero the saving of everyone, a total of 4 ladies. He wasted no time, so he would not suffer, and
True,
pulled
true.
the first 3 like a man. He advised, grab my wrist, if you will, but they fiendishly grabbed his hand.
That's true,
As he
except
pulled
they
the
didn't
third up,
grab
the
my
fourth
hand
fell further,
fiendishly.
but his fill of girls he had had. So he stood at the top,
That's
put his
true.
hands on his hips, and said, 3 out of 4 ain't bad.
Okay, I had to
The
say that
leader
twice
wept.
because
I
no
could
one
not
was
live with
listening,
knowing I
but
left
it
her
was pretty
behind.
funny.
Bryce thought to himself, well, I
There was
sure
no
could.
weeping.
In fact, I really wouldn't mind.
I never
He watched
thought
as
that
the
thought.
girl, quite
I added it in
pathetically,
later.
climbed up, very amiss. He thought she could make it if she tried. I bet she does it on purpose.
Okay, I
But
don't
forced
know if
his
that's
hand,
actually
the little
true,
girl
and I
had, so
didn't
he
think it at the
deftly
time.
leapt off the cliff.
I added
He
later.
extended his hand and said flatly, here. To be
That's
honest,
true.
I think
I
she
did
was
just
mad.
say flatly here, though I have no idea
He
whether or not
pulled
she
her
was
up by the
miffed.
strength of his arm and sat by the edge quite near. The girls all said, thank you profusely, but Bryce he did not hear. Deep in his thoughts, which had wandered, when around girls they do. But
That's
Bryce
true.
is not like other boys. He was thinking about his shoe.
And that is true.
Dirt had
My
got in while
shoe was
saving-
bothering
what was
me.
it? Monkeys? No, girls. He gets them confused.
Okay,
But he
I don't
pushed
get
from his
monkeys and
mind
girls
that meanest thought
confused.
of girls. Lest I be weak, he mused. The girls showered him with praise and thanks. Bryce, for leaving
That's true.
poised. But
That's
then one
true.
said, you can run with us until we run into the boys.
That's
Coach
also
had
true.
said no running alone. Bryce knew this to be true. But how could he justify running with girls, being a bachelor through and through? But they pressed him. Oh, they persisted.
Okay,
Oh, they're
they did
crying
not
and
press
pleading.
me, or
At
cry, or
last, Bryce
plead.
knew he must needs respite.
They just
for
asked
his
me
ears
once.
were well nigh bleeding. so ran with them he did at last,
And then
against his will and
insisted.
such. He refrained from speaking, breaking only to say, "You girls talk and laugh too much."
That is
For
true.
what seemed like eternity, he trotted those hills
I
till
did
the
say
boys,
that.
his salvation, were seen.
Okay, it was
He
not
told them
eternity,
his
but
story so,
you
but
get
the
the
girls,
point. Dramatic.
they spilled the beans. Bryce was silent as the tale unfolded. The boys listened incredulously. That's
how it
happened to
happened.
Bryce, who cares not for girls. Oh, they seethed with jealousy.
That is so
Bryce
true.
said,
More
'Twas
true
nothing
than you
but
could know.
misfortune, circumstance, and bad luck. One replied, "If
I
only
did
I
say
had
that.
your bad luck." Another, "My life doth suck."
Okay, no one
Bryce
actually
said, "I
said
ran
my
not
life
with them.
doth suck.
Parallel, you see. There's no need to tell, coach. Don't bother her with such trivial things. I
I
did
did
nothing
tell
to
them
deserve
that.
reproach."
Though not in
The
rhyme.
boys threatened, blackmailed, and jeered, all while Bryce stood tall. But never did tell, the coach did those boys, of what
That's
on the
true.
cliff
Though
they
later
would
she
fall.
read the ballad, so
His motives
in
were
the end she found out.
undoubtedly true. He meant only well from the start. He thought little of himself and mostly of others, a gift that came from his heart. So here ends the tale, a ballad of sort, of Bryce the bold, the nice,
That's up for debate.
who had swallowed his pride and done what was right, but misunderstood, paid the
So
price.
true.
So, that's how much the Ballad is true. Thank you for joining me in this Fireside Chat. Keep asking me questions in the comments below. I'll see you next time.